The multiverse was destroyed, and all that remains is Battleworld, a massive patchwork planet composed of the fragments of worlds that no longer exist, maintained by the iron will of its god and master, Victor Von Doom, each holding its own mysteries and enchantments, but none more savage and devastated than New Xandar. Anwan is just old enough to remember the way life used to be, before the bugs. She remembered the way life smelled. Bakeries, clean laundry, flowers, her mom's perfume. Now her family picks through open grave of the old world just to survive. But she is not complaining. Her family are the lucky ones that survived one of many annihilation waves. Her father is well, along with her younger sister, and even her Gramps is kicking even though he got crippled from a bug attack. But her mom is gone. You see, Anwan's mom is a member of an elite cosmic force known as a Nova. She disappeared many years ago. It's difficult to keep track now. Seasons seem to bleed into one another, when the only thing you can do in this land is survive and hide. It is getting dark soon, and her family must find refuge. In the remains of a city park, the family is cold but too cautious to light a campfire in fear that flames could attract the bugs. They reminisce on more joyous times, and one such time is when they still had their mother. The family longs for the day when they will see their mom again. But Gramps halts their innocent daydreaming. His daughter, the mother of his grandchildren, is dead. Gramps had made peace with it, and the world is now a dark and cold place. The father angrily argues with his stepfather. He will not let his daughter's innocent mind be corrupted by the cold truth that is their current world. Even if his wife is gone, they must have hope. The two men angrily banter amongst themselves, even though the girls pleads for them to stop. You see, their family is making too much noise, and it has attracted the bugs. The massive carnivorous killing machine ravages through the forest straight at their meal. They won't let anything stop them once they have their target in sight. Anwen won't make it. The bug is too close and fear has crippled her legs. But then Grandpa, not thinking of his own well-being, places himself between certain death and his grandchild. "Leave her alone," he yells, while taking a swing at the bug with his crutch. Anwen's father and sister get separated, but they continue to run. Even though their adrenaline is at its peak, after so many years of living in this world, they are getting good at evading their pursuers. Gramps runs for his life, but with his busted leg, he won't make it far. Luckily for the old man, he finds safe haven in a cement tube. But safe is not the word of the day, as the bugs savagely attempts to break through to get to their next meal. After a near-death moment, Anwen finds herself in the same cement tube alongside her Gramps. The bug throws the tube in hopes that it would shatter, revealing the juicy flesh inside. But the tube holds, and Gramps has stumbled out. With a pounding headache and a body ravaged with pain, Grandpa is still playing a hero and tells Anwen to stay inside. He runs and yells, "Over here, uglies! Over here!" A path is clear for Anwen, and she runs for shelter and her life, but a bug picks up her scent and a new chase has begun between bug and human. She is exhausted, and her heart is pounding as if it was ready to explode, but suddenly, Anwen trips and falls into a hole. The bug is too big to enter and quickly retreats to chase down a more easy prey. Anwen takes a moment to catch her breath, but notices that she isn't in just any random hole in the ground. This is a bug nursery, and the larva has smelled fresh meat. It lunges at her, but the carapace has not yet hardened, and Anwen takes advantage to punch the larva into the ground. The more she punches, the more a light glows. She stops to take a closer look and discovers a blue gem within the creature's heart. The streets above begins to rumble as if war is taking place. Anwen climbs out of the hole and catches a glimpse of blue lightning. But a massive adult bug emerges from the rubble and her legs lock up in fear. She screams in horror, but more beams blast from behind and takes out the attacking bug. She hears a voice. "Anwen, you are even more beautiful than I remember. I promised you I would return." Within her surrounding chaos and destruction, everything she had ever wished for came true. Mother and daughter embraces each other in their arms, but the bugs are not the only thing that is watching this reunion. With an orange gem in hand, Thanos looks on and plots for his task of reuniting the 5 other gems. What's going on, guys? Welcome to Comic Island. My name is Joey, and today we're reviewing and recapping the Infinity Gauntlet issue 1. So I had no idea what to expect going into this issue. I knew that it would take place south of the wall, and through the process of elimination, I knew that it wasn't going to be the zombies or Ultrons, so it had to be the Annihilation Wave. But the story didn't focus on the bugs, and we didn't even get to see any characters that I knew. Instead, we got a broken family on their last breath of hope. I love post-apocalyptic movies, so I adored Anwen and her family. I'm not familiar with this writer, but he got me to care for these simple humans trying to survive in a ruined city. But then the arrival of their mother, a Nova Corpsman, gets me a bit confused. The Nova Corps is intergalactic, but right now, what is there beyond Battleworld? I know there is a celestial head floating around like a moon, and there is also the sun that is the Human Torch. So what are the Novas battling, and is there anything beyond Battleworld? At the end, we see a version of Thanos that has one gem. Can you imagine what it would happen if 616 Thanos ever gets to meet this one? So we got an image of the next Infinity Gauntlet. Take a look at the Nova. I'm gonna assume that it's Anwen's mom fighting Thanos. She holds the red and blue gem, and Thanos has the green and orange. This is just too exciting, and I can't wait for the next issue. So how did you enjoy the Infinity Gauntlet issue 1? Please let me know in the comments below. I started a page on comicisland.org to outline the reading order to Secret Wars, so I recommend checking it out. Thank you so much, and as always, if you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time in another Secret Wars video.